We are living in a fast evolving world of technology and social media, and our attention is divided into many things. Distractions, notifications, and divided attention has made it difficult to focus our mind into one thing. And inner peace and peace of mind has become a far-fetched idea under such circumstances. And today we are going to discuss how to find peace of mind, or how to achieve inner peace. And you can do so. You can achieve the inner peace and peace of mind by performing little things into your routine life. And some of those things are, first of all, is sufficient amount of sleep. And our mind and our physical body gets tired after 7 or 8 hours of work shift. Therefore, you should have 8 hours of sleep every day. When you get the 8 hours of sleep, then it makes you ready for the next working day. It doesn't matter whatever your beliefs are. It could be women emancipation, gender equality, childhood abuse, or animal protection shells. And it doesn't matter whatever your beliefs are or whatever cause you stand up for. You should always raise your voice for your beliefs and for your cause. And it helps you to realize. It helps you to realize the fact that your life is meaningful. Your life has meanings, and if you change yourself, then it means you are surrendering your peace of mind. You should be careful about your thoughts, ideas, and the notions that come up in your head. And you shouldn't self-talking. You shouldn't be negative and shouldn't be self-criticizing. And if you should talk to yourself like a friend. And if you criticize yourself, then it would drain out all the positive energy from you, and it is not good for your mental health, for your peace of mind. And speaking of peace of mind, you should also, looking at yourself and talking to yourself like a friend, you should also look at the bigger picture of your life. When you look at the bigger picture of your life, then the current challenges and current circumstances, difficult circumstances that you are going through currently, then they would feel meaningless because you have the bigger picture. Your eyes, your focus is set on the bigger picture, that you will be happy, you'll be at peace one day. And those current circumstances, the little things, they are meaningless, they are temporary. One of the most important things that you should keep in mind, that life is not a chase. Life is not about running after things. Life is not about achieving wealth. Life is all about living in the moment. And you should be contented whatever you had in your life. If you have got some extra money by paying all the expenses and paying all the bills, then you should save some money. It would help you to make you ready for the difficult time. And once you are dead in the difficult time, then there's no escape from it. They would drain out all of your income and all of your resources. You should talk to yourself in the positive tone, that you have the courage, you have the energy to face the challenges of life. Although we are living, all of us are living on the same planet, but our journey in this life is different. We all have a different path. We all have different goals, different fields of areas, different fields of studies, and different expertise. We all are unique beings, just like we share the same planet, but our ideas, our mind, our journey towards life, everything is different. While the point of telling you is that you shouldn't make comparison of your income and of your predicament with other people, and you should avoid making comparison. If you keep on making comparison, comparing yourself with the other people, then it won't bring any happiness. It would bring negative thoughts, and it would cause you more stress. In order to avoid stress and avoid comparing yourself with other people, you should focus on your life. And while focusing on your life, you should be kind to yourself. I know you can be kind to other people, to other beings, but you should be kind to yourself. Talk to yourself in the kindness, and if you are kind to yourself, you should give yourself a benefit of the doubt. Often we don't realize the fact that we put extra pressure on ourselves, on our mind, and I have to do this in today's time length. And when we set our daily goals, that I have to complete this task, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to meet these people, I have to complete these documents. When you set these goals for the day, then it is same as like running after things, and you should avoid should with could. If it happens, it's good. If it's not, no problem, I'll do it tomorrow. And you should avoid putting extra pressure on yourself. You should try to slow down the fast tempo of your life, the fast pace of your life. The fast pace means we are running after things, completing tasks and achieving goals. You should slow down it. You should try to be happy. You should focus on the little things. Try to smile. And it doesn't mean avoiding the negative emotions and negative things in your life. The negative emotions are real. They can happen. They are the reality of our life. But you should deal with your negative emotions in a healthier way, by exercising, by talking with friends, by opening up, by not keeping things in your heart, and addressing your negative emotions in a healthier way helps you to calm down your nerves and your mind and your body. Human minds and human beings are capable of so many things, and as I said earlier, you shouldn't put extra pressure on yourself. But it doesn't mean you live your life within the comfort zone. You should leave your comfort zone, get out of your bed and do that work. It doesn't mean you should put extra pressure on your work. If you're doing all of these, if you're leaving your comfort zone, but you shouldn't put extra pressure on yourself. You should leave your comfort zone and test your limit. Go to your limits. If you can do this, then you should try to do it. When you test your limits, when you try to reach to your limits, then it would improve your energy. It would boost your energy. You should try to connect with other people, and when you try to connect with other people, then it would help you to remove the feelings of sadness and loneliness. And it means sharing your thoughts, your smile, your laughter. And it is one of the most beautiful things in life, is to connecting with other people. We all get failed and knocked down in our lives, and failure usually have negative connotations and bad perception, and you should try to change the bad perception, the negative associations with failure. Failure means you tried to achieve something and it didn't work out. When you try to achieve something and when you try to do something and you failed, it means you learned something. It is learning something is better than never trying. So you should replace the meaning of failure with learning. You learned something. You didn't fail, you learned something. And you'll do better in the next time. Often we don't realize the fact that life has given us so many blessings and so many good things, like family, a shelter, food, mobile phone, internet, and so many things. The small things, we simply don't pay attention on them. But you should create a list of those things and be thankful and be grateful for the little things that you have in your life. Instead of running after things that you don't have, focus on the things that you do have and avoid the things that you don't have. Guilty conscience is one of the strongest negative emotions, and it could motivate your spirit, but usually it has negative and toxic impact, and you should try to challenge your guilty conscience, and your focus should be on the current moment, not on the future, not on the past. The moment in which you are breathing in, you are living in, your focus, your life is in the current moment. We, the human beings, have our limits, and there are things that we can do, and there are things we cannot do, and you shouldn't put extra pressure on yourself on the things that you cannot do, and you simply let things go. And there are things that are beyond our control, like the changing the minds of everyone, and you can't do that. You should learn to let go of things that you cannot change. If you keep running after things that you cannot achieve or you cannot change, then it would drain out all of your resources, your energy, and your motivation level. I know you have allocated time for friends, family members, and your work, but the question is, have you allocated time for yourself, the me time? Are you giving yourself the me time? And if you are not, then you should give yourself a me time. And while doing so, giving yourself a me time, and our mind is occupied with so many things, and you should try to have a playful attitude, try to enjoy things, try to smile, try to laugh. And doing these things, giving yourself a me time and try to laugh, it would lower down the stress level. It would release the tension and stress from your nerves and from your body and from your mind. And most importantly, you shouldn't keep things inside of you. You should try to speak your mind. Whatever things that come up in your mind or whatever you have inside of you, you shouldn't keep it inside. You should simply speak your mind. While speaking your mind, you should also try to find a balance in life in terms of trying to win the win-win situation. A balance where you are happy and the other party is also happy, and a win-win situation for both parties. According to a study, approximately 30,000 to 80,000 thoughts come to our mind every day, and around about 80% of them are useless and nonsensical, and the worries and things that are that irritating you are nothing more than random thoughts and nonsense. You shouldn't focus your attention on those thoughts. Having established the fact that most of our thoughts are useless and nonsense, and you shouldn't pay attention on them, and while doing so, you shouldn't take life too seriously. Everything in life is simply temporary. Things and circumstances, the situations, they are changing, and everything is in constant movement, and the movement is so slow that we usually avoid the fact that things are changing. But you should accept the fact that everything is temporary and it's not rigid, and you shouldn't be rigid about your thoughts, your beliefs, and your ideas. And your focus should be on the bigger picture, on the goals that you have set in terms of relationship, in terms of career, in terms of jobs. And your focus should be on the bigger things, on your objectives, on your life objectives. And you should try to keep evaluating your life and your objectives. You should ask yourself whether things are going in the right direction or not. If things are not moving in the right direction, then you should try to make some adjustment in order to put things in the right direction. All the pleasures and luxuries and beauties of life are with the healthy body and healthy mind. You should be very careful about your health, about your physique, about your fitness of your body. And if you are physically and mentally healthy, then you can achieve anything. You can enjoy the luxuries and pleasures of life, and you can't be happy and you can't be at peace. And if your body is not healthy, One of the beautiful things in life is unconditional love. Unconditional love is the most beautiful gestures and beautiful thing in our life, and you should love things, people, and the environment, the circumstances, the nature unconditionally, and you shouldn't expect anything in return. One of the most important elements in life is truthfulness. You should be truthful to yourself and to the other people. And if there's a balance between truthful of yourself, your mind, and the other people, the way other people perceive you, and everything is in alignment, then you are at peace. You could be at peace. And if you talk to yourself one thing and your mind speak of the other thing, and you tell people a completely different thing, it means everything, you are not being true to yourself. And you should try to be truthful to yourself and to the other people. Self-love means appreciating the good things and good qualities about you and accepting those things. And when you become the fan of yourself, then it would motivate your spirit. You don't have to look outside. Everything that you are looking for in this life is inside of you. Speaking of acceptance, you should accept things as they are, and you shouldn't try to change things. And you should accept the fact in this life that everything is temporary. Things are changing. Nothing is guaranteed. Everything is uncertain. You have to make compromises in life, and this is the reality of things, and you should accept that. You should clear your mind with all the negative thoughts. Play with the pet. Simply touch the skin of your pet. It release the energy, the negative energy, the stress from your body. And you should go out, have walk in the nature, in the country, because we are living in the jungle of concrete. We are living in the world of concrete, and you should go out, live in the woods, try to enjoy some time in nature, then come back. And you should practice this habit every day. While roaming in the country and walking in the nature, you should practice deep breathing. Inhale and exhale, deep breathing. It would calm down your body, your muscles, and your nervous system. And most importantly, it doesn't matter whatever type of music you like, you should listen to your favorite music. And studies have shown that music helps you to lower the stress level, and music also helps you to focus. And that's how you can find peace of mind. And if you have any questions, just leave it in the comment box below. I'll answer it to you. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Have a good day, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are, whatever time it is in your part of the world.